That's the good question here for this game. I think in this game, I am slightly favoring Team Liquid because I don't feel like Gaming Gladiators have all the tools that they need to deal with everything that Liquid threaten with, and they also have good stuff to lock down the storm when they go in, like the Searing Chains into Overgrowth or Stampede or Inkswell Stun. There's so many disables.
Must see some early action here.
Yeah, they run into each other, both teams.
It looks like they're aware, so.
Yeah, dogs are just gonna scout while the rest of GG are gonna sit back, chilling.
Yeah, talking about the Wolves, what do you make about slipping the Lycan into this lineup? Something that we've not really seen a lot of teams do.
Good luck, have fun, join the fun. They're just standing there cutting down trees. They're saying, come over here and cut some trees. That is interesting. This is probably Celery calling, by the way, that they should go down and cut the trees together there. But yeah, slipping the Lycan in, it does increase the pace of the game. It's a hero that wants to push very early and get online. We saw Lycan a lot if we go back all the way to TI, but post-TI we haven't seen it as much. We'll see how it can do in this game and if it's going to be an Aghanims for the Wraith King at any point. And it is going to be 3 runes designed. Or actually 2.
No, we get some balance this time.
Finally some balance. There's been a lot of unequal, trades in the beginning.
I'll see how things go in the mid. Mickey on the Ember, Boom on the Storm. Spirit versus Spirit.
Yeah, brothers. A matchup that used to be quite Storm favored, but then they buffed Flame Guard, making it absorb more damage before it breaks, and that made it much more playable for Ember. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the top lane last time round, we saw a lot of pressure onto the Io Wraith King. Is this just as potent, this game, from Liquid, with the Grim and the Centaur Warrunner?
I think a stronger lane this time. Yeah. Much stronger, yeah. The Grimstroke Centaur is a power lane. The kill potential is really huge. I'm a little bit worried how well Diracho is going to do here, because Celery has his work cut out for him, healing him up.
Absolutely. Could be a bit tricky stepping up to hit the creeps against the Centaur Grim combo. Actually, once the level 2's there,
yeah,
they're going to have a very easy kill opportunity if Gaming Gladiators don't keep themselves fully top on HP.
Yeah, level 2 is a big power spike there on the top lane. This bottom lane we see just a bit of farm trade for now. The battle between the supports. He's taking a lot of damage though, and the Wolves are going to help Disruptor so he can actually battle against Treant alone.
Looks like they'll force the wave in. This next creep will give Zai the level 2, same for boxing. So we'll see how quick they are.
And Zai
can move off this. The deny slows it down a little bit, but this one will do it. Level 2s are there.
It's not just level 2 as well. They want that Ring of Health on the Centaur. He went for this greedy item build to get the Ring of Health as soon as possible. So he's going to send it out, and then he's going to be a lot more fine on this lane.
Now, I'm seeing so far on the CS, it is that the bottom lane where it's a bit of a slower start for the TA this game.
Yeah, he's not able to farm because the lane is so far back. That's the problem. The Lycan is doing a great job just power denying with his wolves.
They will find the chance to take down Tofu there. Set up with the slow. Matu's easily able to walk over and come in hard with the meld hit.
Yeah, the wolf wants to kill off the courier. It's not going to do it in one hit, or does it? Oh, it's strong enough. Just barely.
I see we're going to make it out as well, Insania. Not going to be able to farm the wolf.
Yeah, at least a kill. Since the lane is getting so little farm, you need that kill quite desperately if you're Radiant there.
Now over in the mid, seeing very, very close here.
Yeah.
Mickey able to utilize this small camp as well, actually. He'll keep himself ahead in CS.
Yeah, efficiently farming. They're both doing great in farm though. Bottom lane should be getting harder and harder for Lycan to play, even though he has a helm. I feel this lane should get stronger for TA as it progresses. Also Treant.
Insania's doing a great job beating into the two of them, making a bit of space for Matu to catch back up after a slow start.
Inkswell on cooldown for a bit here, so not gonna see a kill attempt right now, but they have a lot of creeps pushing on the tower. Could see aggression from Liquid. Instead, just getting the double range deny.
And all in all, that top lane, Dota2 definitely farming better than I feel that we thought, you know, may go for him. He's not struggling, really. They haven't really been able to pressure too much.
Yeah, Salary has just been healing him so much, even having Fairy Fires. I mean, look at his inventory. He's ready to keep his Wraith King safe. He's got everything you need.
Yeah, he's working out very nicely, able to get the farm against quite a scary lane. It really is just sort of, you know, Matu out of the lane setups that's having the tougher time. Tofu also able to make that pull as well, so this is going to be taking quite a bit away from Matuma Man. It really is going to be a slow start for this TA.
I'm not really a fan of the build that he did on TA. He skipped Quelling Blade, he didn't go for early Band of Elven Skin, he went for boots first. There's a lot of things that I think are not so great here.
We see Mid-K goes aggressive, hits the 6 and tries to play aggressive, uses all remnants. So he's got no chance of escaping. Gaming Gladiators are able to respond, they get the kill. Bottom lane, Ace is going to TP out and he'll live. Makes it out in time. Matu and Insania don't quite have the damage. So good response there on the mid from Gaming Gladiators to keep Boom safe and turn around that move onto the Emma Spirit. And also, even though Ace was left alone bottom, he doesn't die.
Yeah, the fact that they're focusing Mickey and shutting him down is really important as well. The triple move was dangerous. It was a big commitment using the remnants there. But if he does go down, Storm is going to be a little bit happier then from mid lane. Two Spirit Brothers.
And we see top Dota2 now starting to take over in CS compared to Zai.
Yeah, he's comfortably sitting at full HP all the time. The Vanguard is finally complete on Centaur, but he's not really happy to go up and trade hits against this Wraith King.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bottom lane. I mean, Ace trying to do some nice little body blocks there onto Matuma Man. The walls. Not too much he can do aggressively on his own. He'll have to sit back, farm underneath the tower. Okay, looking for the rune. He'll find it top. Haste rune.
Yeah, Haste rune gonna allow him to possibly join for some move. I would like to see him move top and do something with his catapult, but he's probably not gonna get there in time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bottom lane is going to be where we might see some action as Storm's coming with the rotation. He's going to zip in, gets the setup here onto the TA. Matu gets taken down. Boxy will buff up Insania with the Inkswell. He turns to run down onto Ace. But Ace, he's beefy enough to sort of run back. In fact, he turns around and tries to hit back. The Sleight of Fist does bring him down low. Mickey will manage to run down the Lycan. Ace dies. Tofu.
I guess the courier.
We'll get the courier, but can he get Insania with this? He gets the Thunderstrike off. He's going to be able to get that.
Yeah, he got him. Wow, big value by Tofu, getting that courier snipe and a kill. Gonna be happy with that.
Of course, Matu dying again. The TA's game slowed even more.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, he did have TP ready at least, though. Didn't use it before he died or anything like that. So he's straight back to the lane and farming. Not necessarily the biggest setback ever.
See a bit of a setup maybe around mid. Boom. Ready for more action as he is smoked up. He's got his eyes on the top lane. Zai, of course, he's 6. He has Stampede.
Yeah,
he's already backing off away from this. He doesn't look like he's going to get caught out.
Yeah, we're only 7 minutes in, but I think Storm's laning stage is completely over now. And I don't mean in a negative way. I mean that he's going to move around and gank for the rest of the game here, basically. Farming jungle whenever you get a chance to. They do have some stacks for him, so he's getting real rich.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Of course, no surprises with the build. Stroke for the Orchid.
Any Arcane Runers?
What are we getting? Oh,
well, it's bottom, though.
It is bottom, at least. Yeah, Liquid, they're going to be the ones unfortunate with that drop.
Yeah. It was Gaben's fault. He saw the wrong location. So far, though, I feel like Gaming Gladiators have a better start than I expected them to have. And it feels like they're getting into this game in a good shape.
No, I think so. I think Dota2 is going to be very happy with how things went top.
Yeah, for sure. That lane went better than expected. And even bottom lane, I want to say. The Lycan has been doing really well. And again, fair trinket for both teams, just like last game.
A tool to teach.
And Mickey coming across with Arcane popped. They're already out the triangle, Gaming Gladiators. It's going to be hard for Mickey to find anyone to go upon. Bottom lane. Matu able to have a good job cleaning through some of the summons here from Ace.
Yeah,
Bit of bonus gold.
And look at mid, the value Orb of Corrosion doing damage because it was upgraded. The Orb of Venom can now tick the tower. It's like a mini Jakiro.
Yeah, adds up that damage over time. Tower very, very slowly melting.
Very slowly, yep. He's doing something. He's just wondering, why am I not being stopped?
They're putting no effort in to defend this tier 1 tower. They decided to let it go by the looks of it. Maybe they can set up something after, because they don't quite have the 6 on the Disruptor, though. It's hard to trap Mickey. They'll try for a deny, but the creeps will get it. The tower goes down. Pre-10 minute tier 1 tower in the mid being taken.
Yeah, and they didn't have level 6 on Disruptor. They were super close. He was trying to leech the experience to be able to Static Storm. Doesn't get it, though. Wisp is level 6, so we could see relocate ganks now. You should probably pair up with Storm, and maybe they could find something. Perhaps Centaur could be a pickoff. Wisp is next to the Storm now, so anyone who gets too far out of position, even gonna smoke up.
Let's see where they could go. Making their way up top. Zaya's the one up in, not quite having the hood. Actually, no, they're turning over towards mid instead. Maybe wondering if they can go for Mickey. They do have Static Storm, so they open with the pullback. That'll do it. Setup's there for the ult to come out from Disruptor. They'll put the Stampede. He's trying to run out of it. In fact, with the Flame Blade, he's actually going to live long enough. The Overgrowth comes out. Liquid, they're going to be able to turn it around. They couldn't finish off Mickey. He survives. He's going to be able to get Boom as well with the Sleight of Fist coming back up.
I appreciate the tip before he kills him there. Very nice. That was a good turnaround. And you can see the tree and armor doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
And of course the Stampede helping people get there to protect as well.
And they're also going to be able to find Celery off to the side as he brings himself back in. More money for Mickey. 3 kills going the way of the Ember. And Liquid, maybe we'll see if they can set up for Ace. So Ace has got the ult, so he'll be able to run. Maybe see if he can actually have a chance of fighting, but Insane is hiding deep in the trees.
Yeah, he's going to be completely fine. That's a Cent or a Lycan ulti. Not really going to be able to find anything with it.
Tofu's coming down, maybe seeing if he can trap the tree imp. And Insania will be hard to find. Remains hidden in the trees. Top lane, back in though, Gaming Gladiators, they'll go for Zai. Living Armor's coming in, but it's not enough to save him. Zai goes down, they're going to be in the counterplay though. Mickey's turned up.
Ooh, that
Low
was
on
committed.
mana.
Under attack.
He has got Boxy with him. Big hits coming in for the Wraith King. Duraccio, he wants to run this down. Ray Fire Blast back up. One more hit will do it. Boxy's holding him back with the Soulbind. He's got the Ink Swell as well. He's in between the two of them, but he gets slammed down by the crit. Duraccio still able to take the kill. As Gaming Gladiators, after a rough fight in the mid lane, they get back out on the map. Duraccio keeps himself at the top of the board there, getting involved in that fight around that tower.
Yeah, very nice there. I mean, you see the power of this Wisp Storm ganking potential. You can keep diving, killing anything, really. Just, it's hard to survive unless you bring the entire team.
Under attack.
And for now, Duraccio having pretty much the perfect start, you could say, as a carry. I mean, he's got Armlet, 1,100 gold. He's sitting at the top of the net worth. Very comfortably ahead of the TA right now.
Radiant's middle
Bottom,
tower
might see a glimpse.
He's going to hold them back with the Overgrowth in Stadia, but Storm's been brought in as well. Celery comes in, relocate to bring Boom over for the kill. And also to help with the push. So take down the tree and they'll take down his tower as well.
Dire's structures.
Yeah, and then bring Storm back away from that area. So he brings him to greener pastures where he can farm without taking away farm from his own team. And also might look for more ganks towards top lane, potentially. Orchid is complete. And he's Invis.
Bottom tower has fallen.
See what they can catch.
They saw him though. He was on a ward when he went Invis.
They're
This
laying
is a
down.
trap.
Yeah, more sentries. Soulbind's not up for 10 seconds though.
Ah, he saw them. They're gonna run away. Yeah, they're respecting it. Even though they kind of saw him there and they could maybe stick around to bait it, just seems too dangerous.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bit tough now for Gaming Gladiators to go for Zai with the hood on top of the Vanguard.
I'm concerned. If I was Liquid, I would be pretty concerned about how the game is going. The Storm is getting out of control, and soon Helm of the Overlord is coming on for Lycan, and that's a big power spike.
And with the way that the start's gone, you feel it's sort of unlikely that Matu on his TA is necessarily going to have that power spike at a point where Gaming Gladiators are unable to deal with the TA.
Yeah, he's not quite as farmed as he would like to be. He is doing all right, but it can be overwhelming. Let's just say everyone on Gaming Gladiators is gonna run at you very soon. There's a calm before the storm right now, and once the Helm of the Overlord comes up, I think there will be no relent from Dire.
Another smoke set up here from Mickey and Boxy. He's got the ult ready to link the two of them together if he finds his targets. Matu is going to clean up the mid wave. Doesn't want to join this move. It's just the two of them, Mickey and Boxy. Mickey's going to go in first. But for Tofu, Tofu's going to turn with the glimpse back. Mickey's got another remnant to make sure he can jump immediately back in. They'll kill off Tofu.
They get the kill, but Duracho goes into the area as well to farm it. Not really scared. Going confidently.
Very close to his desolated Duracho. 400 gold away from it. And no signs of Liquid being able to make any sort of moves to slow him down. As we saw there, it really is down to Mickey to sort of make the calls, make the plays, to keep the map open for Matu to farm.
Yeah, I mean, he's very close to a BKB on Mickey. So he's about to finish it in 170 gold. Once he has that, he will much more confidently be able to move in. Because he is against an Orchid and a Static Storm right now with no BKB. This is the scariest part of the game for him. Once he has that, at least he will be feeling a bit safe.
Let's see if they try and make a move to reveal that BKB. As for now, sitting behind Matu in the mid. Maybe at the anticipation of a move to be made from Gaming Gladiators. Boom. He'll find himself Boxy in the river.
Yeah, gonna go north as well, but Centaur is gonna get out of there wisely. One of the best things about having a Storm in your team is this effect. You can protect your wards. So even though Radiant know there's a ward on that cliff, they also know that Storm is happy to zip on you if you go there. There can be multiple levels mind games where you bait that by sending one support in and being smoked behind it, but at least it makes it much more complicated to de-ward. Mickey has been spotted with his Invis rune towards the mid lane. He has to be very careful if he walks into his sentry here.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, smoke on smoke. Who's going to be able to jump first? Duracho just presenting himself aggressively in the mid. Turns with a stun. See if they're ready to try and fully commit onto the Wraith Kingdom once. They will. Zai comes in with the jump. Who stomped to open up? Duracho drops. Daddy's supposed to be dropped down, but Liquid, they're already able to make their move out of it. They've got the root set up onto Storm from the side. Boom, he's falling low. Celery comes in with a quick relocate to the side. Keeps the Storm alive. Overgrowth out, holds Ace back as his Lycan. They're looking to finish off the Wraith King a second time round. He's getting low, Duracho. Mickey turns up with the right clicks, takes him out. The field will control him, but the Remnants back up. Mickey's still got room to jump around. As he's okay for now, Gin limps back into the silence. Orchid's back up and ready for boom, but Mickey's up to the high ground. He's going to be able to run. And with the living armor, it's not enough. He does still die to the soul burn damage of the Orchid. Mickey down.
Yeah, and they still want to fight. Looks like Liquid want to play around their TA right now. Gonna start laying into the Lycan.
I mean, boom, he's still got mana. He's ready to zip back across the river, pick up another. Matu, silenced, and with a zip forward, boom, continues to go. They get the vision for the glimpse back onto Matuma Man. Matuma Man's trapped in the field. He's trying to run the refraction living armor, not enough to keep him alive. Zai, he's going to come back in with the TP. He has to blink out to safety there. He doesn't want to fight into this storm. Again, as we're seeing, Celery just fueling up Boom, as Boom can just fight. It feels like forever.
It's disturbing to watch, honestly. The Storm just does not run out of mana. Like, how much mana did he expend in this fight?
Yeah, that's true. We need sort of on this drop down sort of mana spent.
Exactly.
And,
yeah.
The amount he gets through, and because he's able to do so with the backup of Celery Zio, it feels insane. He just never runs out.
Yeah, he's completely back to full now, and you know, like that is such a wild fight. Really good by him to zip away there at the same time as the Grimstroke bind came in. So he was able to zip. At the same time, the tether and relocate him as well, double saving him in a way. They baited that well. They sent in Wraith King and just said, okay, go on our Wraith King. You want to initiate on a guy with reincarnation? And they did. They took the bait.
And this whole time, Boom just able to come back in for the cleanup towards the end, get the important kills.
Yeah, this is when people don't expect Storm to have much remaining, but this is also when he just kept going.
And throughout the fight as well, Tofu getting round after round of kinetic fields and glimpse backs done. As the sort of prolonged fight, very much favoring that of the sustain between Boom and Celery and the control that the Disruptor has on pretty good low cooldowns to get out a fair few times in these sort of engagements.
Yeah, going back into the game, mostly what we've been seeing right now is some split pushing. Storm and Wisp have been looking for kill potential on top, sitting in the tree line, but nothing really coming out of it, nothing fruitful. Dire kind of farming the map more efficiently, and Radiant now looking for a smoke. They're not happy with the way things are going. Maybe they can catch the Storm.
It's just tough for Liquid to make a move on them.
Yeah, also, yeah, they put down a sentry on an observer ward with the sentry next to it, so the smoke is already revealed by that.
And Dracho's just charging over. Got the Wolves checking things out. Gaming Gladiators, they'll smoke up themselves.
Yeah, both teams have very scary smoke ganks.
Radiant's middle tower.
This could be dangerous for Liquid if they want to defend this tier 1 tower.
They just had a tough time taking a fight. They really want to sign themselves up for another. Fortification comes out. Matu, he's elsewhere, focusing on farming. Doesn't want to be a part of a defense attempt for now, and it looks like they won't be able to pull one together. They have to let it fall, the tower, to Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, and this Wraith King is just so damn big. Even though Storm is having a fantastic game, he's still even with the Storm on this Wraith King. Always love seeing a Wisp get the whip, so he can whip his tether partner. Make himself faster as well, of course, in the process. And a lot of regen. Good for tethering up.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's going to that mana sustain even better. Seeing the build from Ace, he's already halfway on towards his Aghanims.
Yeah, that's very good in this game. Once you have that, the Lycan can just go in, become even more of an unstoppable force himself. Oh, we're seeing an item that we have almost never seen. I don't think we've seen a single one this regional finals. It's going to be the Crimson Guard being purchased.
I think there's been a lot of Vanguards and a lot of games where you guys have said, hey, it's a great Crimson time, and we've never really got it.
Yep.
This time, again, it is what, on paper, it's a good Crimson. There's a lot of summons.
No, it's great here. I mean, it's a good item, good value. People are a little bit forgetting that it can be an option, I think.
Liquid, they're going to try and do something about this rush going down to Gaming Gladiators, but Gaming Gladiators, they're ready to fight first. Quick step up to the high ground. Boom's going to be focused. The Static Storm's down, giving him some safety and coverage around him. He's going to get linked together. They're in with the tether, but they can't keep Boom alive. Boom goes down. Dracho also falls to want. There'll be a buyback from Boom. He's TPing over towards the outpost. He's ready to get back in and keep this fight going. Ace with the ultimate. He's already chased down two of them. They get the vision for the drag back on Insania. He's back, trapped in the kinetic field. Over to the side, Boom and Celery. They deal with Mickey, and Boom's not done. Quick step over towards Boxy and Matuma Man, catching them on the escape. Matuma Man, the last man left alive here on Liquid, and not for long, as the refraction will only buy him some time. They're chasing down, Wraith Fire Blast in, triple kill for Boom, a full team wipe from Gaming Gladiators. We saw them solid with these in the first game. They know when to buy back. A fantastic call there, of course, from Boom. Back in and able to make sure that a one-team fight is just one even harder. They can get that chase down and pretty much secure the complete cleanup, getting those 3 extra kills.
You're playing against Gaming Gladiators. You do not ban Wisp Storm because you can counter it. I'm feeling it's already happening. It's becoming the meme here. Like, I did not think we were going to see it again after the way they destroyed with it in the first time they got it. But now they are 10,000 gold ahead, and they are only looking to extend their advantage even more, taking towers.
We're seeing here on the replay.
It looks broken when you see it.
Yeah,
like,
fantastic buyback call. And as soon as he's back in, as you say, Celery's by his side, giving him that bit of an extra buff up on the man and making sure he's got enough to clean up all three of Liquid as Liquid desperately tried to crawl themselves back towards their base. They couldn't do so. Gaming Gladiators just doesn't let them run.
Yeah, Boom, all smiles and giggles right now as they are very close to winning the grand finals here in the EU regionals. They did take the tier 1 top. The tier 2 top not quite being finished up, and there is a Treant. He can start healing it. Go to work, Treant. Save the towers. Save the trees.
There's only so much you can do, Insania. This game's speeding up at quite the pace, and they're being able to push these towers down.
Full Aghanims now on Lycan.
Oh boy.
That Wraith King has a Hyperstone as well. Feel like we're gonna see 2 scary doggos.
Yeah, there's sort of lifesteal benefit they're going to have between the two of them. I mean, they already kind of weren't dying because Celery's always got their back, whoever starts to fall low.
Yeah, they played such a good laning stage on Gaming Gladiators. So here they are in just a great shape.
And here we into the base, they're ready to start pushing on. Zai,
oh, they
he's going to be
found
found. Boom's in with the Remnant. They spot Zai hiding in the trees. They're going to go for the kill on the Centaur Warren. As Zai's getting low, the Overgrowth comes out from Insania. It's enough to allow Zai to get the Stampede off, but the Vision's there with the Glimpse back. They drag it back to the Static Storm in the Kinetic Field. They bring down Zai. Boom goes down, but he's got the Aegis. He's ready for another round. Mickey trying to fight with his BKB. Gets the chains off on towards the Wraith King, who's, of course, in the wolf form, and they are able to bring him down. Dyrachyo falls. Ace now turned towards, with the last few seconds of his ult, tries to run, and Matu's in with the Desto hits. Does kill him off, but they're losing the key heroes on Liquid. Matu, he's trying to run. Boom, still with mana to play with as Matu. He'll die. 3 dead on Liquid. No buybacks on them. They are able to get at least 2 cores away from Gaming Gladiators. But still the strongest persist. Boom's going to get a quick refuel back in the base thanks to Celery. BKB picked up as well.
Yeah, they brought down 2, but they lost all 3 of their own cores. So this is just Boom having more time of being the only one. And look at him, full mana now.
He's going to want to go for more kills. Whew.
Yeah.
Quick blink there from Insania.
He's having a really great time here on Boom. I mean, they probably didn't expect to get killed there, though. In Liquid's credit here, that was a great hold because they were very far behind, and they managed to bring down Ember and TA, managed to bring down, with the help of Ember and TA, the Lycan and Wraith King very quickly. So it was a fantastic use of the Tree and ulti and how they took the fight.
Now we'll see here again. Quick start from Gaming Gladiators, but indeed, I guess sort of the time it did take to bring Zai down, that's what sort of gave Liquid the opportunity to have a good punch back, and as you say, at least trade some kills.
Oh, in the game right now, we see a jump on Lycan. They're going on, and
they've got him.
He walked up a ramp and died.
Boom, he still wants to fight. He's going to go in on this. He's sort of just going in to the 5 heroes. I mean, he's got the BKB, he feels strong. Dyrachyo's going to jump over, takes out Boxy. Dyrachyo, he's just trying to give it his best shot against Zai Man. Over to the side, the Overgrowth's out, holding back Boom and Celery. Boom, he's looking towards Insania, zips over the Static Storm, will control Zai. Zai, he's going to go down as Dyrachyo steps up to finish him off, but Dyrachyo dies. Matu's getting kills out of this, and he's not done yet. Jumps over to look for the Disruptor, but a TP out will save Tofu.
Yeah, this is so even still. They relocated out, so the trap is put down where they are. Ember's coming over. They want to fight this?
I mean, Matu's going to try and fight this, but Storm's going to get brought back, surely. Yeah, Storm's already started with the zip over. He's straight up towards Mickey. I mean, Liquid, they felt that they could set up here to fight. They get the IO. Can they get Boom as well? Matu's low. But it looks like Boom, he's going to be the one that gets the cleanup. They made the decision there, Liquid, to try and fight. Kill off the IO on the return there off the back of the relocate. But it didn't seem to be the correct call to make. Boom just ends up cleaning up more and padding up his kills for a further time here. 14-2 and 8.
It's like, it doesn't really click in my head. It doesn't sound right. I keep listening to these team fights, just hearing the sound effect of Storm jumping. It's like jump, 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 jump. He just keeps going, man. This guy doesn't stop. But yeah, fantastic jump in there before the relocate comes back. The fact that he TP'd, he TP'd in mid and then zipped in ahead of the time, so it wasn't predictable, and because of that managed to get the kill, because if he got brought back, he would have been silenced by the TA trap, but he jumped in instead. Very preemptive strike.
Closing in on the full Aghanims as well, Boom. I mean, we saw that last fight, the way that he was able to find his position where he zipped in. He was in the middle of 5. Once he has that Aghanims done with the Vortex,
Oh, yeah.
it's going to set up on all of them.
Budget Black Hole. It's coming soon. Coming to a game near you.
Bottom lane, heavy push comes in, and Living Armor won't be able to say much about that. AC,
Bottom tower.
just a few hundred gold away for Duracho.
Yeah, Duracho, once he finishes that, is going to be a lot tankier and able to dish out even more damage than he is already.
Taking out the tier 2s cleanly this game. Gaming Gladiators, only the middle one stands against them right now. They can start pushing down here mid. See what sort of response they get from Liquid. Okay. The opening stun, but Remnant's out, he's fine.
Yeah, hurts a little bit, but he's going to be fine. Get himself away.
Liquid are going to try and smoke. Try and catch Gaming Gladiators whilst they're a little split up.
They saw Wisp and Storm. They had vision on them. So they're now trying to find a way to initiate on
So I can time the jump. They're going to buff him up, but already Gaming Gladiators have stepped far enough away. They can't get the jump right now.
Yeah, it's generally a thing when you play against Wisp. You always try to gank towards the Wisp, not away from it, because otherwise Wisp is going to come and gank you wherever you go. So if they can't find Wisp, I don't know if they can really get an initiation.
Creeps coming in on the mid. In position for Gaming Gladiators to try and push the tier 2 tower. They're happy to take a fight first, though, as they position on the high ground, wait for Liquid to show themselves.
Yeah, smart by Gaming Gladiators. No need to stress anything. They're in a dominant control of this game right now. DD room for Storm. This is what patience can give you. Some rewards. The AC, of course, we see Wraith King just clicking away now, getting quite strong. And there's no split push. Notice how nobody is going like far out and split pushing. You cannot. Against Storm, Wisp, they're just terrified. Claustrophobic. Like, you have to stay in here.
Smokes back up for Gaming Gladiators. They're going to look to try and get him from the side. Eyes on the run, but Duracho, they're able to get the jump. Boom's in straight away, commits for the BKB. The Soulbind does come out to two, and the Magic turn over the physical damage. Boom, he's falling pretty low, but the heal comes in from Celery. Celery keeps Boom alive. They'll lose Duracho the once. Celery being focused by Mickey. He's still alive. Then finally Mickey's able to take him out of the game. But Liquid, they lose their carry, they lose Matuma, they lose Side, they lose Mickey. All 3 cores down. As once again, Gaming Gladiators easily taking the fight and ready to run it down the mid. They're bringing the creeps over.
I think we might see it. I think we are getting close to having our winners here. We see a big smile from Boom's faces right now.
I mean, they know these fights, they just seem to be getting easier and easier for Gaming Gladiators. Smiles all around.
They can feel it, man. They're feeling it.
They're onto it, yeah. They're even poking at the tier 4s. I mean, what do Liquid have to show? They've got Matu buyback available.
They do have buyback. It's not entirely over yet. They still don't have Mega Creeps as well, even if they take this Rax. They got 2 sets of barracks left. Respawn in 10 seconds. But it's going to be the last hurrah for Liquid. See if they can do anything to stop this.
Yeah, they're going to have one more fight in them, Liquid.
Yeah. But right now, I think that's going to be the last possible attempt to stop them from being crowned here.
Buyback comes out from Matu.
And they're going to chill. Discipline.
I mean, and also I think sort of just enjoying the win, at least what looks to be a win.
Yeah, but this is great show of discipline in the team because they're so close to winning a massive event. They're right there. They're about to take Mega Creeps. But the moment they hear the buybacks, they're just going to chill, back out. They want this win more than they want anything else.
No, there's no need to rush it right now.
Yeah.
They have 26k gold advantage. 2 full sets of racks taken away from Liquid.
Yeah, Liquid are all but dead here. And bottom lane is going to shove in with 2 catapults, so it's going to be immediately obvious that they're not at home. Knock, knock, anyone home? Wolves there? Catapults there? Oh, they're going to go for the fight. This could be the last fight.
There we go, the scary Wolf Wraith King. With Duracho, he's hunting Liquid. They're on the retreat, and it's going to be a big zip from Boom, though. He's straight in over towards Matuma Man. Matuma Man's gone, and with his buyback already used, he's out for 100. Instania caught in the trees. A quick crit from Duracho takes him out of the game. As they're without 2 heroes, no buybacks. Gaming Gladiators ready to run it down the mid, run it down the top lane. We'll see if Liquid try to fight on more with the final 3 members. The smiles continue here for Gaming Gladiators. They could taste this victory. as they rip through the tier 4s. Boom's ready to pick up more kills. Zip over with the Vortex. GG, it's called as Gaming Gladiators with this Game 4 win, 3-1, taking this best-of-5 Grand Finals. They'll secure themselves the champion title here in the EU Regionals, and that tasty $50,000, and of course their bigger prize, 250 DPC points.
So nice seeing the smiles on all these players' faces. I mean, they were a team that went into the DPC without even a sponsor, nothing behind them, just a group of people who played good Dota together, and over time learned to play even better and better. And I think they have never played better in their lives than they're doing right now. This is the strongest I've seen them. They absolutely just outclassed Liquid here in the final game.